have not seen any commercials, we have not seen any ads, we have not seen any Caitlin Clark merchandise, and we for sure as hell have not seen any Caitlin Clark signature shoes.
You wouldn't accept it. Nike officially broke their silence over Caitlin Clark, but not before congratulating her on winning Rookie
First season. Congratulations to Caitlin Clark, the 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year. Ugly shirt for Caitlin Clark's Roadie Award got sold out in 50 minutes.
Nike gave Caitlin a t-shirt for her historic first WNBA season. Nothing else was mentioned regarding her own shoes. Meanwhile, A.A. Wilson received promotions and served as the face of Nike's WNBA campaign. How can you pass up such?
How do you miss an opportunity like that? How do you not capitalize? It doesn't make any sense at all. And playing the politics where, oh, we need to release Asia's shoe first. Well, no, it's not Caitlin's fault that you haven't done anything for Asia yet.
Therefore, despite being a subpar shirt featuring Caitlin's records, it sold out in 50 minutes. That shirt would have taken them 5 minutes to make, but it still sold out faster than A.A. Wilson has ever done.
Okay, now let's not talk viewership, let's talk ticket sales. Bear with me. Ticket sales grew in 2023 by 16% from 2022. Ticket sales have grown by 93% in 2024. What that means is without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA would have taken till 2029 or 2030 to get to where Caitlin Clark has gotten them today.
How is it possible for Nike to create such a basic jersey following a fantastic season? By now, Caitlin would have received her own shoe if she had been working for Adidas, and it would have been sold out.
How many Caitlin Clark products has Nike released so far after signing her? How many good products? Still zero.
Few players in the sports world are as divisive as Caitlin Clark, the young basketball prodigy who has revolutionized the sport. Despite her unparalleled success on the court, the Iowa phenom has broken records, been compared to the game's legends, and emerged as the face of women's basketball, even in her freshman season. With Nike and the WNBA, Caitlin Clark has a complex and occasionally annoying relationship. Strangely, Nike, a major stakeholder in the global sports industry known for supporting top athletes, has minimized Clark's accomplishments in favor of highlighting other.
Clark's gonna help it change for the better. All of a sudden, we gonna see Angel Wilson. She may get some more shine because she's that girl. Diana Taurasi gonna get more shine because we know what she brings to the table. Ionescu, she's gonna get more shine. Others, black, white, everything in between. It's about the ladies, now more so than ever before.
Nonetheless, one company has been more than happy to accept her. Adidas Billie Jean King, an Adidas ambassador and sports legend, recently commended Caitlin Clark for her outstanding season and her victory as the WNBA Rookie of the Year. Even Nike Clark, her official sponsor, had not yet fully acknowledged King's accomplishments when she received her endorsement. Although Nike has come under fire for seemingly not fully supporting Clark despite continuing to support other WNBA players, most notably A.A., this appreciation was more than just another compliment. It highlighted how important Clark's influence is. Without a doubt, Wilson is a fantastic player, but here's the really amazing part. Despite her immense popularity, Caitlin Clark outsells almost every other player in the league. Adidas appears to have recognized her significance much earlier than Nike, associating themselves with a player who many believe is the future of women's basketball. Nike has been hesitant to acknowledge her.
She's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league. And she's a rookie, targeted by society, targeted by her looks, targeted by her reputation, targeted by the disrespect that they've shown to the WNBA. She said, no, they're expecting this rookie class to be perfect. This rookie class isn't even one of the best rookie classes in the last 10 years.
Is Caitlin Clark currently the face of the WNBA? Yes. Do I think if Asia Wilson dropped a shoe and Caitlin Clark dropped a shoe today at the very same time, that Caitlin Clark would outsell Asia's shoe by 100 times? Yes, I think that would be the case.
Nike has prioritized A.A. Wilson, another exceptional talent. Wilson is unquestionably a fantastic talent. She has won multiple MVP awards, is a WNBA champion, and dominates the league. However, There is no doubting that Caitlin Clark has become the new face of women's basketball in terms of both her on-court performance and her ability to engage with fans. The fact is that Clark outsells Wilson in almost every play in the league. Her jerseys sell out and her games attract large crowds. Why does Nike still give Clark priority over Wilson when it is obvious that Clark is the...
She's a multi-time MVP, a WNBA champion, and a dominant force in the league.
Even though Wilson has received well-deserved recognition, her good sales and general marketability pale in comparison to Clark's. Fans have noted this disparity, and it has been a topic of contention. Clark's appeal is not limited to she has drawn the interest of casual viewers, young girls who aspire to play like her, and even people who had not previously given women's sports any thought. Her talent is amazing, and she has the ability to greatly advance the W.
She's got one of the hottest selling jerseys in sports, y'all, according to Fanatics, led by the one and only Michael Rubin. Clark's Indiana Fever jersey is apparently sold out in all sizes. It was rumored that she actually outsold Dallas Cowboy jerseys.
Clark's first season has gone down in history. She not only gave an excellent performance, but she also controlled the game. What made her stand out from other rookies was her ability to shoot from wherever on the court, pass the ball precisely, and lead her team with the ferocity of an experienced veteran. Her performances were about more than simply individual brilliance. They brought the WNBA much-needed attention and excitement. She is the kind of player the league sorely needs to attract fans and expand its...
To realize the Indiana Fever, this is the second year in a row they had the #1 pick. So do y'all know what that means? That means they're not that good.
There is a Caitlin Clark effect on basketball in general and women's basketball in particular. Bravo to her for making the sport more popular, but strangely, the WNBA has been slow to fully embrace her as its face, despite the fact that Clark's Rookie of the Year win was leaked more than a week ago, and the league only recently announced it. Oh, and she didn't even win it unanimously. This delay has raised eyebrows among fans and the media alike, with many wondering why the WNBA isn't taking advantage of Clark's rising fame. For some, it feels like resistance, a reluctance to fully acknowledge that the league's future is now dependent on a 22-year-old from Iowa.
There is a Caitlin Clark effect on all of basketball, and especially on women's basketball ratings. Kudos to her. She has elevated an entire sport in viewership.
Clark is poised to lead the WNBA to new heights with her enormous talent, marketability, and fan base, but it's difficult to understand why the league and Nike seem reluctant to fully support her. For the time being, the SP spotlight is shining brightly on Clark, but it's unclear if the organizations that are supposed to help her will eventually recognize her potential. Although Caitlin Clark has long been the target of criticism, many fans are baffled by the fact that it is now coming from Nike, one of the largest brands in sportswear, despite her undeniable success on the court and marketability of it. Although Clark has consistently received criticism and, to be honest, hate, this case appears to go beyond the usual scrutiny that comes with fame. It feels more personal and isn't just about her.
Caitlin Clark has created more buzz around the basketball landscape and has actually transformed and revived a league that was the WNBA, and she is getting paid a measly $28 million.
Clark is poised to lead the WNBA to new heights with her enormous talent, marketability, and fan base, but it's difficult to understand why the league and Nike seem reluctant to fully support her. For the time being, the SP spotlight is shining brightly on Clark, but it's unclear if the organizations that are supposed to help her will eventually recognize her potential. Although Caitlin Clark has long been the target of criticism, many fans are baffled by the fact that it is now coming from Nike, one of the largest brands in sportswear, despite her undeniable success on the court and marketability of it. Although Clark has consistently received criticism and, to be honest, hate, this case appears to go beyond the usual scrutiny that comes with fame. It feels more personal and isn't just about her.
Somebody coming along and elevating the sport shine ultimately benefits you. Go out there, compete with her, try to bust her up if you want to, and all of that stuff. Just don't hate on the acclaim that she's getting.
It's puzzling that Nike, a company that prides itself on promoting greatness, has chosen to downplay Clark's success while focusing on athletes who, quite frankly, aren't having the same level of impact on the court or in terms of marketability. There are layers of bias, jealousy, and possibly fear that this young star is changing women's basketball and the league itself in ways that make some people uncomfortable as a player who has broken records and garnered massive attention in just her rookie season. Given their lengthy history of supporting influential athletes, such as Serena Williams in tennis or basketball greats like Michael Jordan, Clark seems particularly strange. Caitlin Clark is undoubtedly breaking rookie records, drawing comparisons to the greats, and bringing in viewership numbers that the WNBA has desperately needed. However, Nike has continued to promote other players like A.A. Wilson while downplaying Clark's meteoric rise. Nike has built its brand on being associated with those who change